and they're acting as though these things can happen to them. But you know the
Well,
saying,
my take on this, my take on this, it's about time Trinidad and the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago wake
yeah,
up.
yes, we need to wake up because it can happen to things can happen to anybody. Your
We
child
have
could
to
get
wake up.
sick.
Now is
Your
the time, listen to me,
child
Trinidad and Tobago, we had to wake up. Now is the time them need us. We don't need them because we already know it's separation, we know it's hardship,
exactly.
right? And their eyes is on the prize. You know what is the prize? The treasury, the power. And it's we, the citizens, who giving them the power to advantage us. So now is the time to take back the power. Trinidad and Tobago, now is the time to take back the power that we would have given to these people that would have been neglecting us over the years. And they are
Yeah,
continuing to do it and they are laughing in our faces.
exactly. Because we divided.
Now is the time. Election coming. And come January, you're going to see them in front of your door trying to convince you. You understand me? But whoever comes, tell them they have to come damn good because we're not taking that. Enough is enough.
I think Jackie has something to do with that. Because you see, anytime Jackie comes up front and takes office in this country, anybody who knows PNM and knows Jackie, they know election coming.
Enough is enough. I have had it up to here. Too much of people crying out for mercy, crying out to this PNM government, and they're turning a blind eye. All kind of crimes taking place, and nobody want to hear nothing. You know why? Because the citizen is not their interest. But what they fail to realize is we who put them there, and it's we's going to get them out. Imagine that all what I would have gone through, I would have never thought in my life I would have had to turn to the opposition leaders for help. These people helped me, the UNC, Kamla and her party. These are the people that helped me when I wanted help, when I was in need, when I was fearful for my life and my family life. And I turned to my government, my PNM government, for help. And as the, what's his name, this Rasta guy? Oh gosh. Fitzgerald Hines said, the government is aware of all the citizens' complaints and they are aware of the videos on social media. So I am sure that my videos, even with Crystal videos and other videos that went by, other complaints that went by, they were aware. And what did they do? Nothing. They did nothing to help us. And I must continue to vote for them. I must jump up on the streets and say, great is the PNM, when most of the time, and sometimes I don't even have money to go to work. I can barely even pay my light bill. I can barely even put food on the table. And I am a government worker working on a 2013 salary. I can safely say I am not suffering, but I'm on the verge to suffering. And this is the government we have in power. This is total madness. At the end of the day, they will say what they want about the UNC. I do not care. Who stand up with me is who I am going to stand with. Sink or float, I am sailing with the boat. I am going yellow. And who wants to join me on a common board? Because the PNM government is doing nothing for. I don't care what they say. They're not doing nothing for us. People suffering, people dying. Blood washing the streets of Trinidad and Tobago. And they say they have crime under control. They're saying that they have crime under control. What crime they have under control? Look at what Dr. Parum would have said. It have law, it have strict laws for officers that committing crimes. And what's going on in Trinidad? They could kill you by the wayside. Anything could happen to you, and it only lasts in 3 days, 9 days, 7 days, or 21 days, and then they forget about you. As Mr. Rowley said, who dead? Dead. So this is the country we live in. And if we can have a prime minister who could address his government like that, the citizens like that, that is not a prime minister that cares about you and I. Trinidad and Tobago, all they need to wake up. We need to wake up. If they want to stay in power, they have to show us that they deserve to stay in power. whatever government that comes. But right now, the UNC show me. I don't care what nobody say. They show me that they have my best interest at heart, and I am with them. I don't care. I ain't looking for friends. I ain't looking for nobody to jump on my bandwagon. I alone know how I felt. There was a lot of sleepless nights. There was a lot of fear in me. And when I looked to the commissioner, I wrote letters to the prime minister, to the Fitzgerald Hines, to the prime minister. Nobody take me on. And you could have hear them come and gun down my house. They could have killed us. And that doesn't mean to say they will stop. Who came to secure me? And I want all your Trinidad and Tobago, bear in mind, when the neighbor house on fire, went all your own. Because if it could happen to me, it can happen to all you too. And this is the government all you want to protect all you. This is the government that all you want to protect all you have to be mad. And then they come up with this property tax. They want to tax the daylight out of you. They're coming up with all kinds of laws to take money from the poor man. So we must be living under dictatorship all our life. Look at what the doctor would have said happening in Venezuela. They don't have to pay for water. They don't have to pay for the tax. Look at the situation with Miss Crystal, where a magistrate would have passed an order with, you know, long time is to have people going around your house and investigating on certain matters before the judge can make a ruling. Correct me if I'm wrong. They don't have that again. And I am sure if that judge would do her homework, I'm not bashing her, if things was a different way and they would have done proper investigation.
Candace, you're going easy on people with me and bashing. At the end of the day, if the judge do stupidness, they do stupidness. And you understand? And we have to let them know that we in a country now where the thing had to change. It had to change.
They don't have no humility, and that's the thing what the doctor's saying. Where is your humility? Where's that? Where's that?
You see, the government has been taking the citizens of Trinidad and Tobago for granted for many years. And we are the type of people, we like to fetch and party and sweep it under the carpet. And it's that they've been banking on. It's that they have been banking on all our lives. And now is the time we the elders have to put a stop to it for our generation to come. Because if we don't put a stop to it, it is going to continue and continue. And you think Trinidad bad now? In our children time, it's going to be even worse. You think it's we the citizens have it like that? It's the ones in authorities who have Trinidad and Tobago in this condition.
Where do I start? Now, Miss Candace Edwards is someone that I have a lot of respect for. And I could tell you why. Miss Candace Edwards would have went through a story. A horrific time in her life where she was feeling systemic pressures. And we would have seen this story here on the Workers' Rights platform. We would have visited her in Grandy, I, Renison Jeffrey, and Sheldon Khan. We would have journeyed from Point Fortin to Sandy Grandy, not knowing what we was about to face. And when we would have reached there, the situation was tragic. A type of abuse that was taking place. And when many of the villagers would have spoken out, they too are subjected, or would have been subjected, or are still subjected to systemic abuse. But many of them would have spoken irregardless. Many of them would have stand up and say something and putting their life at risk, their family at risk, their neighbors and their future. So Ms. Candace Edwards would have made a statement that I believe needs to be expressed to its fullest, and the many people of Trinidad and Tobago needs to take cognizance of what is being said. We must no longer vote for friendship or for partner. We must now vote for issues. We must now vote for people who support us. We must now vote for what benefit us as a black person in Trinidad and Tobago. That is what we must vote for. For hope, for change, and for betterment.